It's definitely strange that just in the middle of the desert, there's just this random staircase.
What is the purpose of this mysterious staircase? Could it lead to a tunnel entry? Could it be the entrance to a royal tomb?
Beneath Egypt's western desert, archaeologists uncovered something that defies explanation. A sealed staircase cut deep into bedrock, untouched for centuries. Unlike tombs or temples seen before, this stairway descends into darkness and has never been opened. Whispers claim it hides ritual chambers, lost dynasties, or something even older than the Pharaohs. Officials call it a restricted zone, but secrecy only fuels speculation. Why is it closed off, and why does its mystery endure? The story begins not with a towering monument but with silence, an expanse of desert near Abu Rawash, where sand drifts endlessly across jagged rock. Beneath this stillness lies a carved descent into darkness, a staircase cut into bedrock that has stirred whispers for more than a decade. Its design is deceptively simple, a yawning trench with deliberate edges, descending in broad steps that narrow and steepen as they lead into the earth. The worn but intact stone suggests purpose, yet at the bottom lies only a vertical shaft clogged with rubble and stagnant water. Archaeologists call it sealed, meaning untouched and unentered, its secrets hidden until excavation. Amateur explorers once filmed shaky videos that went viral, sparking debate and attracting researchers and journalists. Drone footage revealed its precision, yet the Egyptian authorities soon declared the site forbidden, deepening its mystery. Some imagine hidden tombs or forgotten dynasties, while skeptics dismiss it as an abandoned quarry shaft. What makes it compelling is not what we know, but what we don't. There are no inscriptions, carvings, or markers, only steps, stone, and silence. Theories range from connections to Djedefre's ruined pyramid at Abu Rawash to relics predating the Pharaohs, perhaps part of underground networks or ritual descents into the underworld. Enduring centuries of shifting sands and erosion, the staircase remains strong, carved to last, leaving only speculation about what lies below. The site itself is tied to Pharaoh Djedefre, son of Khufu, whose ambitious pyramid once stood nearby. Though now a ruined mound, stripped of stone and quarried by later civilizations, records suggest it was once magnificent, with a vast causeway and granite casing. Abu Rawash, scarred yet significant, was part of a necropolis with earlier dynastic burials, making the staircase's origins even harder to define. Whether part of Djedefre's construction, a Roman addition, or something far older, its presence beneath the symbolic plateau, aligned with the Nile Valley and Giza's pyramids, suggests it may mirror ritual journeys into the underworld. For decades Abu Rawash remained obscure outside Egyptology, but the sealed staircase brought it into global attention, a mystery that lingers not in what has been revealed, but in what remains hidden in silence below. But the plateau north of Cairo remained quiet, its ruins largely ignored. Djedefre's ruined pyramid was known to scholars but rarely discussed in popular books or documentaries, and in that neglect, the sealed staircase lay unnoticed, until a handful of grainy videos and obscure photographs pushed it into the spotlight. The earliest images were not from professional archaeologists but from curious explorers and locals who wandered the plateau, using handheld cameras to capture brief, shaky footage of a trench descending into shadow. Though poor in quality, the images conveyed something undeniable. This was no casual depression in the earth, but a deliberate, stone-cut staircase plunging into darkness. Viewers could see sharply defined walls, regular steps, and the unsettling void at the bottom where daylight no longer reached. These clips circulated online, igniting curiosity among those who always seek hidden features in Egypt's desert. Soon, independent researchers began to take notice. French explorer and writer Antoine Gigel attracted wider attention with her photographs and descriptions, noting the unusual length, precision of the cuts, and its eerie similarity to underground descents at Saqqara. Her work, shared on small archaeology forums and alternative history websites, was among the first structured attempts to explain what people were seeing. What fueled the intrigue even more was the silence of mainstream publications, which barely mentioned the staircase at all. Abu Rawash lies partly within a militarized zone, making access irregular, with some explorers blocked at checkpoints and others reaching the site only under guard. This restriction created an atmosphere of secrecy, provoking speculation that officials deliberately left it in obscurity. In reality, security concerns may have outweighed conspiracy, but the effect was the same. Mystery flourished in silence. Over time, desert winds shifted the sands, uncovering steps once hidden, but locals regarded the change as unremarkable, part of the desert's natural rhythm. Outsiders, however, saw it as a revelation, as if nature itself had unwrapped something long concealed. With the rise of drone technology, the narrative shifted again. Viral aerial footage captured sweeping, breathtaking views of the staircase, showing long, straight, and astonishingly precise trench walls disappearing into darkness. What once seemed like blurry conjecture now stood revealed as clear, deliberate engineering. Yet the footage also confirmed the mystery, for at the bottom there was nothing but debris, water, and shadow, no obvious chamber or resolution. The staircase seemed designed to invite curiosity but deny answers. Debates flared worldwide. Was it a Roman stepwell, a ceremonial passage, or an entrance to something far older? Without official excavation, speculation thrived. Mainstream scholars pointed to Roman tool marks, practical quarrying needs, and the absence of pharaonic inscriptions as evidence of a mundane explanation, while others argued that the precision, scale, and symbolic design suggested ritual intent or hidden chambers akin to the Serapeum at Saqqara. Some even noted the 27-degree angle of descent, resembling star-aligned pyramid passages, and proposed cosmic or ceremonial significance. Broader theories placed it within Egypt's vast, unfinished networks of subterranean passages, perhaps once connecting sacred sites now collapsed or buried. For now, only modern technology offers hope of answers. Tools such as drones, photogrammetry, laser scanners, and even cosmic ray imaging can probe the sealed staircase without excavation, rewriting the rules of discovery and keeping alive one of Egypt's most tantalizing mysteries. Modern technology now allows archaeologists to probe, measure, and reconstruct sites with astonishing accuracy without disturbing a single grain of sand. The staircase at Abu Ra'ash first gained credibility when drone footage revealed its full extent, exposing straight lines, a steep descent, and a vertical shaft that handheld videos could only hint at. Drones, flying repeated passes, captured hundreds of overlapping images later stitched into high-resolution 3D models that let anyone virtually walk the staircase. These models expose details invisible to the naked eye: uniform wall planes, consistent step widths, and precise angles of descent. Photogrammetry pushes this further by analyzing images pixel by pixel to compute exact measurements, confirming the slope averages around 27 degrees, remarkably close to that of Old Kingdom pyramids, strengthening the argument that this was more than just a Roman water feature. Digital reconstruction also records patterns of wear, tool marks, and anomalies, ensuring a full record survives in case of erosion or tampering. Laser rangefinders and GPS add another layer by georeferencing the staircase within the plateau, which could reveal its alignment with nearby theaters, causeways, or even celestial markers, suggesting ritual or dynastic origins if proven. Non-invasive subsurface scanning, particularly ground-penetrating radar and muon imaging, promises even greater insight, as it can expose voids or sealed chambers without damage. The latter has already revealed hidden spaces inside the Great Pyramid of Giza and could determine whether Abu Rawash's shaft leads to a chamber or ends in solid rock. Yet, despite these advances, the site's troubled past complicates interpretation. What stands today is not an untouched Old Kingdom relic but a landscape scarred by centuries of dismantling, most notably by the Romans, who stripped Djedefre's pyramid of its granite casing blocks, once hauled from Aswan at great cost, and reused them in temples, fortifications, and civic works. The causeway that once carried materials uphill was inverted for dismantling, and evidence of lifting rigs and anchoring devices suggests large-scale deconstruction. Overlapping activities blur the evidence. Was the staircase part of Djedefre's original plan, or a Roman addition for quarrying or water management? Access is further limited by military control, leaving archaeologists in limbo, barred from study while fueling speculation. Some suspect authorities conceal discoveries, while others argue the restrictions preserve the site until proper excavation. Ironically, these protections may also keep its secrets buried. Ethical concerns loom large as well. Hasty openings of sealed structures have historically destroyed priceless evidence, and the staircase may guard a once-in-a-lifetime discovery that must be revealed carefully, if at all. Still, time is an enemy. Sand shifts, erosion advances, and looters pose a constant threat. The sealed staircase thus embodies a profound tension between caution and curiosity, protection and exploration. Is it a Roman stepwell, a dynastic tomb, or something even older? For now, the desert guards its secret. What do you think lies at the bottom? Practical engineering or a revelation that could redefine ancient Egypt?